I love what I do in Baltimore City. Uh-oh. I'm on my stream yard. So, once again, welcome, TikTok family. Welcome, BMore City. Welcome. This is, as y'all know, the BMore Real Teen Talk Show. This is Sunday. I am going to touch a little bit on the Carmelo Anthony story. Okay? I'm thinking about my son, myself, right? Trying to see why my comments not working. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't have my show comments on. Okay, I see it now. But look, let me. I'm trying to get there. This is important to me, family. And I'm saying this as a father, right? For the longest time, I was afraid for my son, right? Black guy. Now, my son plays soccer. So he grew up basically around a bunch of white kids because he's been playing soccer since he was 5. And a lot of the soccer parents, fathers' wives, state troopers, polices, and I met some great people. Only reason why I'm saying that, because I started feeling safer for my son. And the reason why I started feeling safer for my son, because of the type of people he was hanging around. Or not was, is. A lot of the kids that he played soccer with since he was 5, they all still hang out. And they all grown now, like 22, 23, 24. Right? And they still hang out. Still playing soccer. A guy created his own soccer team or league, asked Little Steve to come and be a part of that. I'm telling y'all, this is a beautiful feeling because I don't now worry about my son being out in the streets the way I used to. I started feeling safe. And not only that, he has his license to carry. Got a real nice one. He goes to the gun range. Him, his mother, his sister, them. So y'all know, in a sense, I feel well protected myself. Because I know my son will have his father back. But I know the purpose of him having it. Don't get it wrong. I just say some stuff. But I feel a little safer. Right? Knowing that my son is protected. Now, Carmelo Anthony, let me say this. What he did was wrong. Let me correct that for a lot of y'all. What he did was wrong. Now, I can only go off of what he said out his mouth. and why he did what he did. The rest of that bull crap don't matter to me, because I'm going by his truth, his words. For a lot of y'all that want to add yeast to it. The whole goal with a lot of that in teaching our youth, and not just our youth, helping our felons, ex-offenders, and all of that to understand or change their old ways of life. Because if they don't, they will continue repeating the same behaviors. I had to change. And I thank God a day at a time. It wasn't like I didn't want to do certain things from time to time. It came across my mind and I'm like, oh no, I don't like prison. I never liked the prison. I wasn't in prison like that. Till I turned 61 and something happened and they decided they wanted to kidnap my pretty tail and put me away. That's all it was. Try to shut me down.
You came out stronger though, bro.
Yep. Try to shut me down. But guess what? That ain't stopped nothing. Once God shut me down, the goal is from 6 to 8, 7, is to educate, empower the community, to feed y'all information, to help you grow strong. If you take the suggestions, that's fine. If you don't take the suggestions, that's fine. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the same prompt from yesterday. It's the same prompt. Now the prompt says, why people too afraid? Why people afraid to address those demons inside of themselves? And you know what I had chat GPT put? Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. And what I'm gonna say with that, because it's this doctrine, I'm trying to get her name together. I'm gonna have to write her name down so I can pronounce it right. She does seminars on this. This what made me get into it, caught my attention. Post-traumatic slave syndrome was passed down ever since slavery. And what I realized, and we can look at Jim Crow and all that too, what I realized is a system that they designed, not just the melanated people. Society and your marginalized community fits right in there as a whole. Now, the only reason why I'm saying this, family, if you don't rely and you don't depend, if you're middle class or upper class where you are financially, economically, and stable to maintain your household and your family, this is not you I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that tend to be overlooked, like in your marginalized communities, in your poorest communities. Now, a lot of y'all mentally, emotionally, and spiritually strong enough that their cycle haven't broken, I was gonna say broken, but it's not a bondage. It's not a bondage for you. But for some people, I just say some of us, for some of us, right? When you're familiar with certain things that the system has designed to put together, whether you are an adult or whether you are young, not just post-traumatic slave syndrome. Y'all hear me talk about the school to prison pipeline. It starts at an early age. You don't educate them. If you don't properly educate them, and if they feel like they'll never be successful in life, they'll start committing crimes to survive. That's how the system set it up. So when y'all look at the Jim Crow laws, it's about breaking it. When y'all look at post-traumatic slave syndrome, it's about breaking it. When you realize how it affects you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, it's about breaking it. That's why you have to change your old ways of thinking. You have to change people, places, and things. If you don't, you will continue to repeat the same behaviors because that's all the information you have to go off on. So people wonder why a person come home from the prison and they become what they call, I would say, returning citizens. They're not returning citizens. It's another name for it, where they constantly go back, come home, go back, come home, go back, come home. And the courts will fix it. Mainly, I'm going to share this. Y'all better keep in mind. If you the type of person that believe in wiping people out, you'll fight their battle for them. They might bring you in, hold you for a little bit, and for some reason you let loose to go back and do it again. And for some reason you let loose to go back and do it again. Because you're feeding into the program. You're feeding into the system. When you got the smugs, the Finney, the other stuff that's coming in the community, coming more now for the youth, where they can order this stuff, laced with in the pills, the vape. I know a lot of our youth was going down like that.
And now they're lacing it into marijuana too.
Right. Well, I had to watch what I said. Gotta watch. Gotta watch it. Tick tock, tick tock. That's the plan. And guess what? When I quoted some news, that's what it was. I said, what in the world? Now, mind y'all, he been clean 37. I've been clean 33. We come from the old way of doing things, but smugs is smugs is smugs is smugs. It doesn't matter how you do it, it still can take your life. Right? Yeah. So they are targeting, I was reading up on it more. They are targeting more with the youth now. Synthetic stuff. Now I gotta watch certain words for TikTok, right? And then it mentioned affinity, affinity. And then it mentioned, what was that other name? Something about the blue. And said these are the words that the younger people are using. And I remember when I was doing H&I, family, which if you don't understand, in Narcotics Anonymous, that's hospitals and institutions, that's jails. We would go into these places to encourage and talk with the people that's still stuck in the game. Right?
Even I've done that.
I even went to places like Shepherd Prayer, Woodburn. This is for the teenagers, to see our children, family. And when I say that, I started out 11th, like OG said, with the plan. I had just graduated, had a suit on. I was laying across the bed. I remember asking I think that was probably supposed to have been a graduation present. Some of that stuff I don't remember, but God had me go back and see certain things.
You know what, though? I've got one question for your audience. Just one. How do you know if you are really a God's child? Just that's the question. Because me, I already know. How many people do you know that's already got their halo and wings already? Because anytime anybody goes to church, you can tell the real ones from the fake ones. So I'm wondering, how many people really know that they have their wings and halo? And I'm going to figure about maybe 10% of you might. The other ones are trying to figure it out because they don't know where the hell to start, and we're the ones to try to help you get to where you're going, so you're not listening. And the others, they're listening and probably taking notes, but they're still scared to take on them damn demons inside of their asses. It's the only way you're going to be able to take them demons out is to show the demons who you really are. And if you're a God's child, that's bullshit wouldn't have even came into your life in the first place. So that's my question to everybody out there in the land. See how many responses we get from that one. Because that's actually a true question.
That was deep.
It's really a true question.
That was
because
deep.
You know how
I'm looking at the time frame, so I know how to send this back over. That was deep.
But
that
you
was
know
deep.
How I know? You know how I know? It's because before I was even put in my mother, I already had my wings and my halo.
Go ahead.
So I already knew I was a God's child.
Go ahead.
So anywhere that I went, anyone saw me, they knew I was a God's child. I was blessed for a reason. There's a reason why I'm here. Maybe it's to help you guys.
That is.
Maybe it's a little bit of tough love for one of them kids that needed to hear my mouth.
Yes.
Or one of them ladies that needed to hear my mouth.
Yes.
Because I don't discriminate. I do not discriminate when it comes to my recovery or Christ.
Right.
Well, I will not discriminate. I will get in a woman's ass faster than I will in a man's. Because a woman should know better. A woman should really know better. Y'all think y'all may be the breadwinners, but y'all really aren't. Y'all smart.
All right, OG, they can be nice. They can be.
They can when they want to be. That's only if they want to be.
See?
Then you got these wishy-washy ones that don't think that you're worth it. So why put your time into it? Then you got these other ones that really don't even want to be bothered. And them are the ones that God is trying to get to. Because the ones that don't listen are the ones that's not going to get any help. And I'll give you an example. I'm actually going through the same thing right now. Go to show you how far I am of a God's child. I finally told my caregiver that I am completely finished with him. Right? So, I'm going to really show him what it feels like not to have any kind of friends. Because I'm about to disconnect his phone because that's in the company's name. Ooh, you should have thought about that before. See, God's getting ready to discipline you because he gave you someone that can help you, but you decided to throw it away for smacks. You'd rather have smacks than have a roof over your head. You'd rather have smacks than to sit here and take care of your own autistic child. You'd rather have smacks than any damn thing in this fucking world. will grow up. You have a 22-year-old son you have to take care of who's autistic. Oh, well, he'll be all right. No, he won't. No, he won't, because you're dragging his ass down. Period. And he better hope he don't lose that new little apartment he just got too. That would really, really punish him so hard. And God would allow it to happen. Because that man ran astray from God. Now it's time to pay the consequences. And the wrath, you know what? Let's just hope God has mercy on you. I really do. Because you're so evil. And I'm glad I got you out of my house and out of my life completely. God don't play with his children. And he sure wasn't going to play with me. So if y'all want to go ahead and commit to keeping them demons, y'all go ahead and rattle your brains and do what y'all do best. But if those that want to get rid of them demons, y'all better start taking some of the suggestions that we give out. Do some of the things that we're asking you to do. It's not hard. 3 little steps. Number 1, surrender. Number 2, go to 90 meetings in 90 days. Take the cotton out your ears, put it in your mouth, and listen. That's it. That's it. Surrender. Because you got to surrender. Take the suggestions. Take the cotton out your ears. Put it in your mouth and listen. That's all you need to do. Ain't got to take the rest of the way if you want this. If not, then you're wasting his time and you're wasting our time. My time is very, very valuable to me. Such as Brother Stephen down there. Our time is precious to us. So if we just sitting up here, just blowing off at the fucking wind, you know what? No offense, but fuck all of y'all that don't want to help. Because that means y'all never wanted it anyway.
I did not say that. OG said it.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I will say it again.
I am a reborn, try not to curse Christian man. But now he's a reborn. He's a reborn, born. Look.
I don't hold my tongue.
Right. That's what I was getting ready to say. He's a reborn, born. And he don't play. That's what I love about him. He ain't playing.
So if y'all don't want what we have, then get the hell off of here. It's just like a TV station. You don't like the station, change the motherfucking channel and keep on going. Because we're here for positivity and hopefully to help some dumbasses that wants to help but don't know how to ask for it. Well, here we are. The 2 OGs willing to help. All you have to do is come up. But if you're bullshitting us, I'm going to catch you and I'm going to drop you. I don't give a damn. Because I've heard petty stories before. And your petty story can never compare. It will never compare. I may identify with some of the things that you have been through in your life, but take a walk in my shoes. That's even harder. When you're raised around a bunch of racist folks. Your parents are racist. Your grandparents are racist. Your great-grandparents are racist. And here I come out looking half black and half white. Now, you know how many times that I've got left out of every family function? Know how many times that I've gotten beaten just for no reason, just for being the wrong color skin? For my family? I still carry scars. I've let them all go. I've even, I ain't forgot about it, but I do forgive you. That's another thing we have to do. We have to forgive ourselves.
Yeah.
For hurting others, or for those that hurt us. True fact.
He ain't lying.
I still forgave them, regardless of what they did to me. I forgave them, but I ain't never ever gonna forget. Have I healed from it? Yes. Why? Because I'm a natural born child of God. And I wish people would stop playing with me. Don't let me bring out my true colors, because y'all may not like me. Some of y'all don't like me now because I'm telling you the way it is, the hard way. You want the soft way, you talk to Steve.
Don't be talking about me.
But don't come to me with that bullshit, because I will break you down faster than a millisecond.
Don't be talking about me.
I will call you on your bullshit faster than you even think you're getting ready to lie to me.
Yes, he will.
Try me if you want to. See how far that goes.
One thing about us, family, once again, to combine the couch talk and BMore's real team talk. It's not just BMore's. That's just the name. I don't care what city you in. All right? You're welcome here. I don't care. My thing is, like us, our journey is spiritual. Our goal is helping people to face those inner demons and learn to stop running. That's what we had to do. We had to take the necessary steps and go inside and deal with the trauma, the pain,
That's that first step.
the
That's
chaos.
that first step.
There you go. The confusion. Look, y'all heard what OG said, right? About wings. Now, I'm going to share this because thank you, OG. When OG said what he did, because of the work that we doing, I got to go we. I believe, just like he said, deep in my spirit, I earned my seat beside Christ. I believe deep in my spirit, because of what we're doing to help build back up his lost generation, in my spirit, if he called me home today or tomorrow, I feel like I earned my seat. That's why when he made that statement, I was like, whoa, deep about your wings and stuff. No, that's not what you asked. Basically what you were saying.
That's not what I asked.
No, that's not what you asked. He asked, come on.
I said, how many of you people think that you're the real child of God? Have you ever seen your own wings in your own halo?
You see what he's saying?
Don't say a fucking thing to me.
I can't take it no more.
I see mine daily.
I can't take it no more.
Every time I look in the mirror, I see my wings and I see my halo every damn day.
Woo, woo,
This ain't no fucking joke. Y'all want to keep playing? I'll come from Michigan and show BMore what I'm really about.
And see what he's saying. You feel it in your spirit. That's why I'm over here. Woo! Because I gotta go here, OG. Once we were lost, now we are found. Once we were blind, but now we see. We can't turn away from what we do.
No.
We can't. And the whole thing with the talk show family, I'm trying to look at the levels that you go through, that you get it syndicated. The two OGs. 7 days a week. That's the whole.
Like that picture. Where'd you get that picture from, bro?
Which one? This one?
The
Here?
one I sent you?
Yeah, that's
that
you.
The one I sent you?
Yeah, that's you. But I don't like the fact you look a lot younger than me.
I am younger than you, motherfucker.
I don't give a freak. And then on you remember the picture you did with yourself with that one behind it? You know, I got a couple of pictures of you, and I got a picture of your wife too. You sent me that.
I know she was a beautiful person.
Yeah.
She was a beautiful, and I hope you cherish that because.
Oh, you know I do.
That was the moment that she left, and I had no one else to turn to, brother. And you just happened to have been there. So I appreciate you more than what you think.
You know I do.
You were more part of my recovery than what you thought. Because God put me in your corner and told me to hang on because you were going to show me something or teach me something I needed to know. And you did. This is why I'm so grateful to you, sir.
You know what? I'm trying my best to keep my tears back. Stop playing with me, OG. You know I'm a crybaby.
You know what?
You know I'm a crybaby.
Serious.
I know.
I am dead serious, my brother.
You know I'm a crybaby.
You've helped me through more fucking trauma than my own damn therapist has, bro. Be for real. You earned your motherfucking respect from me.
Thanks, bro.
Now, for all you other people that want to earn respect, you got to get respect in order to earn respect.
And you know what? I feel the same way about OG. Y'all know what happened to me 3 years ago. OG and Truth said, Steve, back up. As far as with the community work, with the politics thing, stuff like that. Focus more on your business. Focus more on your business.
I stayed in Stephen's corner because that's what I needed to do. God told me to stay in your corner, get you straightened out. And I did. Life lesson, life learned. Period.
And look.
One hand helps out the other hand. And when the other hand can't help out, don't worry about it. You get him on the next round. But it doesn't matter.
You know, I'm going to say this out of, it's not to knock nobody that's doing, that's a creator, okay? That's doing live streams. And I know it's designed for some people to get rich off of other people pain and misery. I already know that. I know that business-wise. Being in the politics, all this type of stuff. So, we already know whatever comes, God gonna bring. It's our hearts. It's our spirits. We taking the time out, 7 days out the week, from 6 to 8. And then Saturdays and Sundays now. And the children is welcome anyway. When I say children, under 13, that's too, that's young. I'm talking about more like our teenagers, the youth, the ones that know how to put their words together and can explain what's going on with them and what's happening with them.
13,
hey, Queen.
13 and up.
Yeah, yeah.
13 and up.
Because the way, like he said, the way this is designed, to be honest with you, that's the audience that I'm working with, 13 to 19. I know people that work with them that's a little bit younger, and the reason why they do that because they said they not as hard to deal with. I said I want the hard ones from 13 to 19. I want the rough necks. Know why? We used to be roughnecks. And we know how to deal with roughnecks. And basically, keep in mind, family, your child with us will recognize authority. They will recognize real. And when I say that, they'll recognize somebody that used to be where they're at now and learn to move away from it. And they be like, oh my God, he really understands where we at. That's what we do. Come on, OG.
Please. Oh, please. Please. Please don't think that I'm going to take it easy on these kids. Because I'm not. You got the wrong person for that one. You got the wrong person. If you think I'm going to really be nice to these kids, oh, hell no. I'm going to make each and every last one of them break the hell down. Because I'm going to give it to them roughneck style. The way I was taught.
There you go.
I was taught the right motherfucking way. And I don't play. Bring your roughneck ass towards me, and I guarantee you, I will break your ass down. And I keep talking.
And I thank God for everything, right? To go back to what OG said, he knew me before he put me in my mother, right? With my father. So he knew me before the foundation of this world, like OG was saying. So now, everything he created us to, like we're doing today, to go back and do, that's what we're doing. That's all it is. Y'all can call it ministry. We are messengers. We're not preachers. We are teachers. We are coming from a personal level of experience to let people know I've been there, did that, done that. This is what I'm doing now. We are creators.
No, I ain't gonna lie to him. I'm really a child of God. I am not gonna fucking hold no punches.
OG,
I am literally a child of God.
OG, I was trying to get there. OG.
No, ain't no covering. Ain't no sugarcoating shit with me. You know this.
OG, you got wing them in.
I'm not ringing nobody in. If they want what we have, then they'll sit here and listen. Get the fuck out. Get the hell out of here.
OG, you got wing them in.
I'm not winging nobody in here, brother. You see, they too damn scared to come up any motherfucking way because they know they full of shit. And you know your other audience is too.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Because not one of them has ever commented or asked a question since we've been on fucking air. So therefore, that lets me know your community don't give a flying fuck.
Look, they coming through, but they running through. They running.
I don't give a fuck.
They running.
Exactly.
And that's
because I'm telling facts. I'm telling facts.
That's what the prompt is. Why are people afraid to address those demons?
What's the matter? You got
inside of
themselves.
hiding?
You got something you're hiding? You got a mistress some fucking where? You got an illegitimate child some fucking where? You got another secret family some fucking where? What the fuck is you afraid of? Why won't you let that bullshit go so you can get better in life?
Yep.
See, because the more that you hold on to that guilt, that fear, Oh, it's gonna eat your motherfucking ass up.
Yeah, baby. Yep.
And you know what? I've already been there and done that one.
I'm
that motherfucking excuse.
He ain't lying. I'm looking at it, family. He ain't lying. Been there, did it, done it.
I am not the one
hey, Crockett,
to play with when it comes to my religion.
Been there.
Hey, my baby.
I'm
just the one I needed to come up.
Just
the one I needed to
Can you invite him?
Yep.
All right.
Because number one, this is another one that does not play when it comes to her faith. I go on her channel every day at 1 o'clock. Every day. I support her. I love her. And we need more like her. Where you at, girlie?
One thing I realized from being on here, I'm consistent. I was going to say I'm basically consistent. I'm consistent, right? I committed myself from 6 to 8, 7 days. So whatever I do, unless there's something come up that I can't produce it during this time, that's a different thing. But as long as I got breath in me, between 6 and 8, I'm coming up. And I'm going to say it again. Y'all are very, very, very welcome. Now, what I have to do for my other things, if you want to come up on this panel, I have to send you an invite. And you got to go through the process to come up on the StreamYard. On TikTok, it's different.
See, I want to know, I really want to know, how many of you brave motherfuckers are brave enough to come up here on our platform and open up and not be afraid to fucking open your mouth and tell us the truth.
You know who?
And not a lie.
He made me think about LinkedIn. I send little clips over there, and most of them are professionals. And I tell them, you're very, very welcome to come over here. Y'all are business people. Y'all are professionals. I only connect with the ones that's basically doing work with the community. And I tell y'all, you welcome to come. Because guess what? If you in Maryland, you can share like the type of business you have. It's basically promoting your business. You get me? I'm all right with that. We all right with that because we already know that you doing some great work in Detroit. You doing some great work in DC. You doing some great work in Delaware. But you gotta inform the people of those programs that's in those communities and in those cities.
Because we are already businessmen. We already know how to run a business. But we also know how to put God first in our life so we can run our business the way it's supposed to be run. So think about that for a minute. Come outside.
Y'all see this look? Totally agree. Y'all see the look? When it comes, I can't say it enough. When it comes to helping our people, when it comes to empowering, inspiring our people, we don't play. We don't play. And a lot of y'all in Baltimore City know me. And y'all know one of the reasons why I'm on 3 years probation for this bull crap that I didn't do. So I have to be careful when I'm out in the streets. That's why certain things I had to avoid. But this is my way. Always been. But still getting my voice across. Just like what happened to this young man. I started downloading a lot of information that lawyers had to study. As a community activist, no, wrong one. As a community, as a human rights advocate, I know now and civil rights advocates, NAACP, they're looking into was any of his rights violated because there were no blacks on there. When I read up on it, the defense attorney, his attorney, didn't have as much power in picking people like the prosecutor. That's why none of them 3 women was picked. And it stated the reason why he did not want the 3 teachers on there. Now, all of them might not have been teachers, right? But because they worked with the youth, the prosecutor didn't want them there. Y'all need to pay more attention to what's going on. He was trying to do the self-defense thing because he pushed him. He put his hands on him and he struck him back. So now they twisting everything around to say he went in there and started everything. So we really don't know unless you was there to see it for yourself. But no matter what happened, this young man lost his life. No matter what happened, it's done, but it didn't have to go that far. No matter what. So I'm not trying to figure a lot out, like I said, OG, because number one, I can only go off.
No. They're gonna find a fucking mistrial. I can almost guarantee it. They're gonna find a mistrial because the judge, the prosecutor, and the prosecutor's father are all friends. So they were literally gunning for him any damn way. They all know each other. So they were going for the only colored person that was going to the college.
Yeah, they know each other. Just like my lawyer knows the prosecutor that was doing my thing. Told me she used to be a defense attorney and she became prosecutor. Now, Ivan Bates used to be a defense attorney. He's the state's attorney now. She didn't know. I met Ivan Bates the first time he ran for state's attorney, when I had him come out into the community to speak. Then the second time when he ran, I supported him as well. She didn't know that. She didn't know that the stuff that basically she might have, I don't know. Somebody might have told her. I don't know. But the way she presented that thing when she told me, Mr. Copeland, we know you didn't do this. We know you didn't do that. And my thing was, why y'all dragging me through this shit? They already knew. That's why I never had a chance to talk with a judge. Every time it was time for me to go to court, something happened. But she already knew, right? She already knew. She said it. We know you didn't do this. We know you didn't do that, but you're guilty by association. And that's when I looked over at her. And I wanted to say so bad, so is your boss for knowing me. So it's Ivan Bates for knowing me, since you want to use that term. But I shut my mouth. I said, I'm going to let it go. I pulled some information up today that told me how I can go ahead and sue Baltimore City and the Eastern District Police Department, Brandon Scott, to let you know. If I got to reach back out to Mackenzie Frost, I will. If I got to reach back out to Isabel Cummins, I will, because they all knew what was going on. Colonel Melvin Russell knew as well. I said I was going to let it go. They embarrassed me, and my family had to watch me go through this bull crap.
Yeah, well, God says let it go. You've already let it go. You might as well keep on.
I
Because
am.
all it's doing is just making you stronger.
I am.
What's the sense of you fighting for something that you already know was a setup? That just proves to them that they fucked up, not you.
Guess what?
So forgiving them, that's fine, but never forget.
But guess what I learned? I mean, in that process too, and I know God wanted me to see it. I wasn't the only one. They probably done that too.
No, you wasn't.
So now, it was these two officers that was pointed out. So y'all came for me, knowing he helps the housing program, all that. They knew all that. But you came for me. Now I understand if somebody say they put some charges together and they innocent. They innocent. They put some charges together. That's the police doing the police report with the fake charges. The judge don't know if it's true, and the prosecutor don't know. And it showed me that. I said, these mother freaky dickies, dangle, banger, is how you play the game after that. So if you call yourself being a lawyer, you better be good at what you do. Because I seen it. And I see how they can flip the script. That's the whole thing you do. You got defense attorneys. People can do certain things. And you got defense attorneys that can come in and they are intelligent, they are bright, and they can flip it to help that person get off of some type of case. You get me? I wanted to say unalive, if you unalive somebody. It all depends on how they play the game. And then it all depends on how they convince the jury. And what made me pay attention to that really, 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 and I started to look it up. I might look it up if I don't forget. Some years ago, we awarded this young man $6 million for lead. That was one of the biggest cases in Baltimore City. And I'm going to tell you, the prosecutor presented a good case. But what happened, the mother was living with the grandmother, her mother. He tried to say that she had no business being there. But guess what? Once they found out the lead was there, the leasing company put her somewhere else. So she must have been on the lease. And I caught it at the end. I'm like, oh my God, boom. The way they set it up. And I told the juror that. I said, no, remember when he blah, 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 blah. So we awarded this young man $400,000 for something and $6 million. And I started shaking and crying because I was reading it all for him. Now, whether he got it or not, I probably can check the case out to see that he actually get awarded the money or what. But that's what we awarded him. And that was some years ago. Now, this showed me as a juror how they can be real convincing. And know what? That's why I pulled down some information. So when them suckers try to come this way and play games, I got your ass. I got you. Because I already know some of the crap y'all do. I already know that. The sad part, no, let me back up. The good part about it, and I'm sitting up here thinking, if you're a police officer and you know you there to protect and serve and really help the community, but you got your comrades that's nailing it to the people in the community, I don't know. I don't know. How can you live with that? How can you live with that?
And it's just our minority. It's just our minority that's being taken out by these cops. Motherfuckers just don't give a damn anymore.
If I was an officer,
are y'all scared to fucking fight for what you fucking believe in? No, you bitches are too fucking scared because y'all have it good and y'all don't want to get in no trouble. Bullshit. Fuck all of that. Tell me somebody's in trouble, I'm going down there to see what the hell I can do to help. Even if I just got to give this young man or lady a hug and tell him God has got him and everything is going to be all right, if that's what the hell I got to do, bitch, I'm coming. I don't give a fuck. Some of y'all are pussies. And some of y'all are all right. But the majority of y'all, it's like what we're saying is going through one ear and right out the fucking other. Y'all know who you are. I don't have to call out no names. And I don't have to go to any side either. But y'all know who y'all are. And y'all are the biggest fucking idiots in the fucking world.
And see,
y'all see this shit, but y'all don't want to do shit about it.
This the key.
Y'all see this shit every fucking day. And the key is now we as a community have to come behind your sorry fucking ass.
Yep.
And fix your fucking problem.
Yep. And that's what it was.
And I'm only and you wanted it raw and real. That's the fucking way it is. You motherfucking politicians don't give a flying fuck about your community. Because if you did, we wouldn't be fucking suffering now. We'd be in the good life with the rest of y'all. But no, y'all made this shit so we can't get up there with y'all. Guess what? We can and we will. You motherfuckers think y'all control us? No. We control y'all because y'all work for us. You don't work for us.
We don't work for them. Y'all work for us.
Exactly.
That's what he said.
Exactly. So therefore, you politicians, get up off your lazy motherfucking asses. And I don't give a fuck how you take it. You can take it sweet, gentle, raw. I don't give a flying fuck. But if you don't start stepping up in your motherfucking community, may God have mercy on your fucking soul. Because that was a promise you made to the community. And when you fuck that up, you pissed off God's children. And now God must deal with you. And I hope he takes every fucking thing away from you like you're doing to us. I really do. That'll teach y'all who's in fucking charge. Y'all ain't in charge. My God is in charge. And whatever he says, we'll motherfucking go. Regardless of what the fuck you think, it's gonna go the way he's gonna call it. And there ain't no way you can get out of it. You're only one fucking paycheck of being like us, homeless. You think you better? I had the perfect fucking job. Next thing I know, I'm homeless. Don't think just because you have a sweet life, you're only one fucking paycheck away from a goddamn being homeless. And then what the fuck you gonna do? You may try to go to your family. Your family ain't gonna help you because they don't give a fuck because the money stopped. Then you're gonna go to your friends. They ain't gonna want a motherfucking thing to you because the money stopped. Now guess what? Now you're all fucking alone. Now you gotta deal with your fucking demons. And guess where you're at? Just like the rest of us. Low class. Ghetto is what you call us. You call us ghetto rats sometimes. How does it feel to be down here with us one day? Keep fucking around and you're gonna end up like us one day. In the fucking gutters where we finally gave up and gave our life to Christ and finally said, fuck it, I'm done fighting. That's what it's gonna have to take, is your downfall for you to finally realize who's in charge of your fucking life. We are not in charge of our fucking life here. Get that to your head. God Almighty is in charge. What we do in between is our fault, our mistakes, our issues we have to deal with, our demons, our culture. See, we're just clay. God is using us the way he needs to use us in order to get his work done. That's why he put you motherfucking politicians up there. Just to see what the hell you're gonna do for us. And right now, he ain't liking what y'all doing. Because y'all ain't doing shit for us. Y'all are making us suffer more and more day by day. You're steady putting us out on the fucking street. You're steadily trying to kick us out of here, out of your state. You refuse to help us. And what little programs you do have, you don't have funding for.
That they don't have programs. I mean, they might have programs, but
But I'm just saying, you don't have funding for it.
Well, the ones that need their help the most, they won't give them funding. The ones that's actually doing the work and not trying to steal and take.
So I really, really wonder, what would happen? And I'm not wishing this on anyone, or I'm not wishing it at all. But what would happen if God decided to come through there and demolish that whole motherfucking city? What you gonna do then? Your money is gone. Your house is gone. Your house is gone. Your dignity is now gone. Your family done left you. And you're out here all by your damn self trying to figure out what just happened. It's a reality check, folks. You always have to prepare yourself for the fucking worst. And I don't give a damn how you do it. Because one day, Earth ain't gonna be here. And then what are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna perish just like us. Y'all might be the first ones to be took out. Because y'all are too fucking greedy. Y'all ain't trying to help us. Y'all trying to better y'all's pocket and keep the poor man poor. Newsflash, if we all stand up together as united, and finally get up off our feet and get our own fucking companies running, you bitches can't do a fucking thing. Then we'd be able to do the solutions that you sons of bitches can't come up with. Takes a village to raise one fucking seed. And if that one seed don't grow, you starve. Period. Think about what I'm telling y'all, what I'm saying. This is not me talking. This is my Heavenly Father telling me what y'all need to hear, which is a fucking reality check here. Get y'all heads out of your motherfucking asses and do the fucking job that God told you to do. Stop dicking around. Stop going to these expensive fucking clubs, spending thousands. For what? You got God, you got something to do for God. What the fuck are you doing in a damn club? The hell you doing at a Smecks house? What the fuck? That lets me know you's a dirty motherfucker, and I need to stay the hell away from you as far as I can. Lets me know you a politician that's a sneaky bitch that will try to get me any way you can. But then here's the other part to that story. You can't catch what you can't see. You cannot catch what you cannot see. I don't give a damn how much you think you gonna catch it. You ain't gonna catch it, because you ain't gonna be able to see it coming. I will guarantee you that you will never ever see it coming. And when it comes, I hope you're prepared for it. You could lose a loved one tonight. You could lose your spouse. You could lose a child. You could lose a parent, a grandparent. Your whole world crumbles. But your money still flows. Why? Your money still flows, but your people are dying from you. God is letting you know, brother, you better slow your ass down. Because he'll take everything that you love away from you and make you grow stronger. Or either you're going to be a bitch. Don't matter. Either you're going to go back to alcohol, you're going to go back to smugs, you're going to go back to doing something. Because you're not going to be able to deal with the motherfucking hurt or the fucking pain. You're not going to be able to do it. And if you think you are, I laugh with that one. A lot of people thought they could, they can't. Only the strong ones and only God's children can handle something like that and be all right with it. Because we already know one day we're going to have to go the same fucking way. So we better do what we need to do for him today and stop playing these fucking games. Because that's all y'all are doing with us. Y'all are playing a fucking Monopoly game with us. And we're your pieces. You're trying to dictate where we go, where we live, how we live, how much money we can have. You delegate all of that bullshit, but you know what? 9 times out of 10, most of these people are telling y'all, fuck y'all. We make what we want to make. There's shit you can do about it. So you politicians Get up off your lazy fucking asses and do your damn job right. Get these fucking corrupt cops out of here. Matter of fact, I wish they'd clean up the corrupt motherfucking politicians too. Because you bitches is a joke. I'm laughing at you when I'm in Michigan. I see what goes on down there. You motherfuckers are a joke. And I laugh at you every time I hear a story about one of you motherfuckers down there. I do. I laugh. Because it's the same shit that we tell you some bitches every day. Every fucking day we're on here, we see the same shit that's going on. And we talk about it daily. And you motherfuckers still ain't got it? You motherfuckers are real stupid. You've got to be that fucking stupid. Really? I don't know how y'all are gonna do it. But I know one damn thing. This shit has got to fucking change. I'm tired of seeing black on black crime. I'm tired of seeing crooked cops slandering us, betraying us, murking us. Tired of corrupt cops setting us up for shit that we ain't even done. And I wish people would realize once you clean up your fucking city, it will run like a fucking beautiful clock. You motherfuckers have got this, y'all got y'all clock all fucked up and twisted, all fucked up wrong. Because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I can even say for my state. These bitches don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're trying to get the shit done right. They're trying to pass the right laws for us up here to make sure that Michigan homeless people aren't left out on the street. They're building us shelters. They're putting us places so we can stay warm during the winter. What are you doing? Letting them suffer in the winter with a sleeping bag? Maybe a tent? And you call yourself helping. I call y'all killers. I'm sorry. But that's what I call y'all. If you can actually see a homeless person on the street in the dead of motherfucking winter with just a sleeping bag and a tent, and you don't help him, you're cruel to society by itself. And I wish people like you would leave the face of this earth. Because y'all disgust the fuck out of me.
Y'all heard that, didn't you? Y'all heard that, didn't you? Everything he was saying, the only thing I could think of why he's saying that, empowering our next generation, empowering our people. And when I say that, I'm looking at the youth, right? But most of all,
Our youth.
women, yeah, youth.
I'm sorry, let me finish.
You are finished.
Our youth is our future. Why are we taking our future the hell away from us? Why are y'all taking our future? When are the next ones in line? But no, you want to take them from us. How fucking cool can y'all be? Y'all taking us out of here. Y'all taking us out of here in body bags faster than we can get them. Which is bullshit.
And see, he just said that. It made me think about Uncle T, right? And he's on Facebook, stuff like that, YouTube, OG. And he deals with a lot of the young men and women. But it's like basically every time I see him, somebody done been unalive. I'm like, God dang it. And I know this man and his wife fighting hard to reduce a lot of this bull crap in Baltimore City. Fighting hard. Lisa, I'm sorry, baby. I watched y'all the other day with the orange and everything. And y'all walked through the community. You know, was us. All of y'all was out there. Put on a big thing here in Baltimore City. Then I seen it was in another city as well. Everybody filled with orange going through the city. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. And it was awesome. It was awesome. Now, that's why, and I'm gonna say this again. When we dealing with our youth, they aren't our friends. And what I mean, you don't pull them in like they friends, your best buddy. No. Because we are parents. We are an adults. So we have to teach them how to respect their elders. We have to teach them these things. So when you come, wait a minute, OG. So when you come like this, they will hear you because listen to the words he's using. Listen to the words he's using. And some of our youth, that's how you get their attention. Because you gotta go vulgar with some in order for them to. So I'm listening. And the only thing I could think about, and it's not to push away from the adults, family. Please. Everything he was basically saying towards the help that's needed, I kept looking at the youth. I kept looking at the youth. I kept looking at the youth. I kept looking at empowering the youth. I kept looking at the strength in the youth. Everything he was saying basically can hit the adults to let you know you need to step up to the plate. Because we got to step up to the plate for them. Come on, OG.
Because if not, somebody else is going to step the fuck in and take over your spot. Then what the hell are you going to do? When that bullshit happens, what the fuck are you going to do when somebody else decides they're going to come in and help clean up your bullshit that you've created in your own fucking city? How the fuck you going to end up doing that bullshit? How you going to explain that to your people? We've had to call for outside help. Why? Because you motherfuckers over there don't know shit, don't know how to run shit, and even if you did know how to run it, you ain't running the motherfucker right. And as for you sorry ass, fucking ass parents,
watch your mouth.
Who's raising these lazy ass kids.
Watch your mouth.
Ooh, your hair looks good, baby.
Thank you.
I'm
going to the store, so.
I don't need anything. I'm good.
Okay. I'll tell you later on.
Okay, baby. I don't give a fuck right now. Because some of these parents are soft. They need to harden their motherfucking hearts up. Like Stephen said, these kids ain't our friends. And as long as you keep treating them like your friend, you ain't gonna be able to do shit to punish them to tell them a motherfucking thing. Why? Because you decided to play friendship with them. Wrong fucking thing to do. I put the fear of God in mind. I do. I've even put the fear of God in my stepsons. Because I'm not the one to play with. I am your motherfucking elder, and you are going to treat me like that. I don't give a fuck. And I will tell any kid that. Whoever disrespects their parents. You don't talk to your mama and dad like that.
Correct.
And if you were my kid, I'd smack you in your mouth. Because that's what we got back in the day. If we said something out the fucking way, we got hit right there and right there. It wasn't no wait till you get home or you got a timeout. No, motherfucker, you got dealt with right there and right there.
I told my oldest daughter that she was about 29 and she cursed at me. I said, girl, I'll come out there and smack you in your mouth. She said, come on, I'm going to call the police. I said, never mind. But look, only reason why I said that,
that's
right?
another damn thing. See, that's another fucking thing that they shouldn't had made up. Because these kids nowadays, they need a good ass whooping.
And be truthful, some of them do. Some of them do.
Like we got. And we turned out perfectly fine.
Me and my daughter was laughing one day, right? Because she had got smart with me. She was about 10. And I went to whoop her butt, right? But she ran. And I don't know what we probably called the police anyway. He gonna tell me, yeah, you know, I could lock you up. I said, guess what? I'd rather whoop her butt for you than for you to take her out. He turned around and walked away. Because y'all want our kids to act a certain way. Yeah. Right? So y'all will have a way to take them down.
Yeah.
And I believe that's how the system fixed it too. Because it's eliminating that process. And where are most of your kids being destructive at? Now I'm not saying in the streets, out in the streets, right, where they're not supposed to be. Right. And that's why out in the motherfucking street. They're out on the motherfucking street. You don't know where the hell your motherfucking kid is. Not one of you parents give a fuck where your kid is. And know what? Back in the day, we got kicked out at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning on a motherfucking weekend. We better not go to our friend's house until afternoon. Which gave us plenty of time to watch our cartoons, do what we wanted to do, eat our little cereal or whatever. Noon came, we were already out the house. Anyway, we go out at 8, come back in at 9, like 12, friends was up. We was gone until the street lights came on. At 10 o'clock, I swear to God, at 10 o'clock every fucking night, commercial would come on. Do you know where your kids are right now? Y'all can tell you.
That's to let them stupid parents know whether to pay attention to their kids. And if your ass wasn't home by the street light, you got your ass whooped as soon as you hit the door. Not by one parent, but by both parents.
Well, Miss Adam,
and maybe your granddaddy might beat your ass too. Because now you done disrespected the whole fucking family. Now what you gonna do? Nothing. Sit there, take them 3 ass whoopings and call it the day. Go on to bed. Did you get your homework done? Did you eat? Go take your shower and go on to bed now.
And see, let me say this, OG. A lot of what OG is saying is called discipline, right? And keeping things in order. Even though this is the way we was raised, it's still the same way you can raise yours. And I'm not talking about like beating them and all of that, but the discipline, the respect, you know, the morals, the values, the principles. Now, when it's a certain time, even with my children, by 8 o'clock, right, when they was younger, it was time for them to really be in the bed. They took their showers or their baths, and by 8 o'clock, they in the bed. Now, wherever they go to sleep, that's on them, but they in the bed. It became a routine because you want to make sure they get what 8 to 9 hours at least of sleep before they go to school. Did y'all know that? So you want to make sure they're well rested. Then when they
And then
get up in the
another thing
morning,
is,
come on, OG.
and then another thing is, another question for you idiotic parents. How many of y'all really, actually, truly, deeply from your heart, how many of y'all stupid ass parents really sit down and have a heart to heart talk with your child? Literally.
Some don't know how. That's why
Heart
we
to
got to
heart.
teach them.
They don't know how.
Some of them don't. Marvin
Their
just came
parents,
up.
they never taught them.
Yeah.
Their parents never taught them how to communicate, how to talk. Why? Because they're too busy into these like electronics. They don't want to go outside anymore. Kids nowadays don't go outside. Too many damn electronics. Which is a bunch of bullshit.
Certain
we didn't
areas,
have it.
certain areas, it's not too bad. At least you ain't got to worry about them getting in trouble. Wait a minute, OG. Come on, Marvin. Can't hear you. Still
He
can't.
might be on mute.
No, I don't see his mute. I don't see his mute. Come on, mute.
Marvin, unmute yourself.
I had just. All right, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to speak?
With it, brother. Hello?
Yeah. Did you want to speak?
No, I'm just listening, man.
All right, we just.
Chime in if I got a chance.
Yeah. Well, basically, the topic is why people are afraid to address those demons inside of themselves. And I had put something else up there with it, right? Breaking that cycle, post-traumatic slave syndrome. You know, a lot of people don't know that it's been a setup for us to be exactly where we at, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually down. But it's about breaking that cycle. And that's how you try to encourage, inspire, and motivate the people. But most of all, you got to have programs to put them in, people to work with them, to help them turn their lives around, their thinking, their behaviors.
Yeah,
So,
well, I do that every day.
what area you in, Marvin?
I'm
What?
in West Baltimore.
Oh, you in West Baltimore?
Mm-hmm. You know who I am.
I'm trying to see now.
Umar Boxing.
Omar!
Yeah.
You gotta stop playing with me.
Is that the
Hold up.
searching for?
No.
The famous Umar?
Right, look. You see my list? Look. When I talk, look, let me go back up. Umar, boxing, books before hooks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how you been, bro?
That was good. We had some competition yesterday. We was down Leonardtown, Maryland, Southern Maryland. And I had 2 kids on the car, and I got a 1 win, 1 loss. But, you know, it was real cool. You know, good experience for the kids.
Let me ask you this. The young lady, who arena she's at, yours or the one on Pennsylvania?
She on Pennsylvania, talking about the little girl, I know you're talking about.
Right.
But,
Come on.
but I did have a girl that I started off with. She was like 15 years old, man. She's currently the unified super middleweight world boxing champion.
Ooh,
But you
go
know,
for it.
Faith is not right here. She needed to be here because Faith's daughter was going through some stuff. Now I know you work with young men, but I wasn't sure.
I work with everybody.
Okay.
If you can get in my place and get up them steps, I got you.
I know that's right, brother.
That's an awesome dude. Whoa.
We need, you know what? It's people like him that make us look good. Because he's out here helping. He's out here doing what he's supposed to do for his community.
That's right.
He's keeping these kids off the street that want to stay off the fucking street. Excuse me, Omar, from my mouth. But I'm straight raw. I'll give it to you just the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But if this man is willing to take kids and teach them how to box, that's a win-win situation all by
it's
itself.
more. It's more than just a box.
Yeah.
It's the discipline.
It's the spiritual, it's the emotional,
the sacrifice. I'm saying, you know, all the life situations that a kid or a young adult need to be productive in society. You know, consciousness. You know, hey, man, I love it because boxing saved my life, and I'm into, and I know that it works if they give themselves a choice and a chance.
And that's all we ask.
Let me hold up. I gotta. No, wait a minute, OG. I gotta ask Umar something.
Now you made me lose my train of thought, so I ain't even gonna.
You younger than me. Stop that. You younger than me.
Son of a bitch.
No, I wanted to ask Umar something while it's right here. Umar. Now, I know you've been trying to do like get another building, all that type of stuff. Is the city trying to work with you?
What city?
See? Told you. Even the politicians don't want to work with us.
No, I'm telling you, OG, it's the ones that's actually doing the work.
Exactly.
They give the ones, and I was reading up on that too, Umar, the ones that actually doing the work, grassroots, that's what he does. He's like in the community. He's dealing with the people. Look, he feed every Wednesday, but look, those are the ones when I was looking up certain information, people with nonprofits like that, if they can't come in and run your stuff, nah. That's what it said. So I was trying to, I didn't want to go too deep with it, but I wanted to ask because I know a lot of us that do great work in Baltimore City. And we have private donors and all this, investors and, you know. But
I don't look forward to the city or anybody. If they want to help, they can. But otherwise than that, man, any way that I can get this work done, any way that I can feed these people, any way that I can do things, you know, where I don't have all these things where I owe somebody
right
favors and all this crap, man. You know, I do what I need to do with the connections that I have and just make it happen, man. You know, because I don't want to owe nobody nothing.
Right.
I don't want nobody coming saying, well, I did this and did that for you. And, no, I don't want to need that type of stuff, man.
And see, look, OG. We come from the same area, West Baltimore. I used to live right down Drew Hill, up in the 2600 block, from White Lock on over, Linden Avenue on over. So guess what? The mayor, I remember him when he used to run around as a kid at Park Heights. Antonio Hayes. He know what I'm talking about because they was children. We grew up with their parents, basically. So I'm like, man, you just got me thinking about a lot of stuff, Umar. I'm talking about over the years, right?
Yeah.
Being in the community, and I had to back up some, and this is my way of educating the people and letting them know what's what. And not only that, the ones that need that's looking for places to go. That's why I announced your program. I'll talk about Uncle T. I'll talk about the Y. I don't know if what's his name still down there. Is Joel Gamble still down at the Y on Drill?
I'm
That
not
you know.
sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Cause yeah, I talk because I mean, man, I got about 50 people and more, mainly black Umar that I know that's doing some great work in Baltimore City.
This is my 30th year, man.
I was gonna ask you that.
Oh, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, this is my 30th year. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you that, Umar. How long it been?
It's been a minute.
Now,
We need more people like you. We need more people like you, Umar. I'm sorry,
kids
but
that
we
I
do.
have, right? I'm saying, like I got this one kid that we went down that Southern Maryland. He looks at me as a father figure, and I'm saying, man, he want to learn, you know, and it's something new to him. And no, he only been with me for like maybe not even a year, and he's Golden Glove champion. He won the Golden Gloves this year.
whoa!
Yeah, he won the Golden Glove championship. He only been with me. It's not even a year. He only had like maybe he had all his fights in the tournament, in the Golden Glove tournament.
I think I
He
seen
won
you
5 fights in a row.
I think I seen you on a picture with this young guy.
I call him Big Slim.
Oh.
Yeah, I call him Big Slim.
I think I seen a post up.
22, man. I'm saying, got so much potential. This guy is 6'5".
Whoa.
But he only weigh 160-something pounds, man.
Now let me ask you this.
I
might say the wrong name, but you'll know who I'm talking about. Devontae, was that one of your boxers?
Well, I helped him get hooked up with Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
How he doing?
You'll never hear the story. Back in the day.
Come on.
Back in the early 2000s, we had a trip that we had to go to in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they asked could they come along with us. So he met up with this kid, Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner hooked him up with Al Heyman, and Al Heyman hooked him up with Floyd. So when we came back, he stayed. So they went on to Vegas, and he met up with Al Heyman and Floyd and everything, and that's when he signed with Floyd Mayweather. If he wouldn't have made that trip, I don't know if he'd be where he is at right now.
Well, the reason why
talk about this story.
Reason why I said that because I know he's been going through something lately.
Yeah.
And
he don't want to fight no more.
He don't want to fight no more.
It shows.
And he's from Baltimore, right?
Yeah, he's from right Sandtown. With Joe Gans. He's from Joe Gans country. The first African American world boxing champ is from Baltimore, and he grew up in Sandtown.
You know, I had stopped at the one on Pennsylvania and spoke with the guy there. That's where I first got cleaned at. My first NA meeting I went to 33 years ago. And I went there to tell him, right, because it was a multi-purpose center before he did what he did. And
I remember that.
Yeah.
But look, here's the story behind that. When they first started out, they started at Iron Rod Recreation Center. You know, off what's that?
Harlem Avenue down there.
What's that street? Is right off of. But you know, when Martin O'Malley was first elected mayor, and he came to my gym when I was on Fulton Avenue. He looked up, looked around, and we asked him for help, right? So, and you know, this article comes out that next week that the mayor want to start a boxing program like BMore boxing, you know, with the educational component and everything. And they was going to have me on as an advisor. But it never fizzled out like that. They went on and started it, right? And they even had me do an exhibition for the audience because they didn't have a boxing program. Because they didn't, you know, when they first started, they ain't had nobody there. So, you know, we came and did the, you know, put on a little demonstration and stuff and showed what we was doing and stuff like that. And then from there, they moved to Pennsylvania Avenue, but they started out on St. Clair Lane and whatever that road was up there. But nobody know about that. They don't say nothing about it.
I was getting ready to say, I love the fact that you stopped in because it's educating. I make little small clips, right, and send them back over, and they go to like YouTube. Well, while you here, we streaming live to Facebook as well, and YouTube
So
and all
can I
that.
ask you another question?
Okay.
Umar?
Yeah.
Are you teaching them the heritage of boxing from the black point of view?
I sure do. See, so
From the first black boxer on to now, are you teaching them that?
yeah. But wait a minute, did you hear what I said first? The first African American world boxing champ was from Baltimore.
Okay.
Gaines. His name was Joe Gaines. He was before Jimmy Johnson. He was before Joe Louis. He was before Muhammad Ali. He was from all those guys. The first African American world boxing champ was from Baltimore.
Okay.
And right now we're working on trying to build a statue of him. You know, we're trying to get some funds together, you know, to build a statue of him. You know.
I don't know why, Umar. I'm sitting over here looking for you to say something about Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Bruce Lee was a bad man too, but he wasn't black.
Right. Let me ask you this. Did I see a picture of you with him and somebody else? With it was somewhere. God dang it. Oh, never mind. I forgot where it was, but you just made me think about this other guy. They got the van that be selling the stuff off of it, and I know you know his name. If I can get him, he used to box too. God dang it. God dang it. Yeah, but look, just because we going back, right? You just made me think about what was the other guy named, the heavy guy, that the big guy that knew karate and everything. I seen him on a picture with Bruce Lee.
Ronnie Hawkins.
Yeah. Ah!
The legend.
Yes.
The legend.
Woo! You talking about going back, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, Ronnie Hawkins passed away, I think a couple years ago, a year ago. I was at his funeral. It was a big one, man.
Yeah.
They had at the Palladium.
I thought about him one day too. I was thinking about him. You know how we just go back and come up.
He was a bad man, you know, and I'm saying he let those dudes, he let the people train for free. He didn't charge them. He didn't charge them. Riley Hawkins trained those karate people for free.
And see, by you doing boxing and everything, I know you know some of them too that you know got into. Kofi, why you drop? Woo, you kind of taking me back. You got me over here thinking about the Mortons and all of that, the people we grew up with and ran away.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know, we had some families, man, that really left a legacy.
No, wait a minute, Kofi. He has a boxing arena. He's a what? Cause he used to tell him what you used to like what range you used to box in.
Well, I was a local boxer here, and I won multiple amateur championships, and I turned professional, and you know, I was inducted into the Maryland Boxing Hall of Fame in 1996. Same year that I started my boxing program. I'm one of the first boxing programs with a legitimate educational component. It's called No Hooks Before Books, where I use the boxing to draw the kids in. Once I get them in, education is mandatory. So, you know, like I got certified school teachers, I got a classroom, computers, and, you know, the program has been running good. I had, you know, before the pandemic happened, I had an 85% graduation rate.
Woo.
Most of the kids that's been in the program, they went to the next grade, they got good progress reports, and you know, got some of them floating in college, man. You know.
Now, you do schooling out of your boxing area? You do schooling out of your boxing area? You got somebody coming?
I have a tutoring program.
Right. Reason why I'm asking, because I know you trying to get the lot across the street.
I could build a new spot there.
I know. How that's been going? Have you been inquiring in it still, or what?
I have somebody that's involved in the Druid Heights Residential Association. You know, we're trying to do a fundraiser so we can get started on it.
Right. Okay.
But I'm telling you, man, this is my life, and you know, it saved me, so I know it works. So all these kids got to do is get themselves, you know, take that, get a choice and take that chance, and the world is theirs.
Yeah, that's why. Look, that's why this is called. It's the Couch Talk, but I merged it together to one. BMore's Team Talk Show, Empowering Our Youth. So it's Sunday through Sunday, 6 to 8. And this is what I'm trying to get more people in to educate our young youth. And not just that, you know, I'm a recovering addict, so and OG too. So part of that, you know, you know, part of that.
This situation is a preventive.
Damn!
Yeah. What I do is a preventive. So if they're, you know, involved, it takes them away because, you know, you can't be successful if you're doing, you know, if you backdoor. You can't backdoor. You know, you got to drop and leave it, you know? Yeah. So, you know, like, man, I'm telling you, I come across all kind of kids with all kind of different backgrounds, girls too, you know, and I'm saying, I'm that father figure, you know,
Right.
I care about them with no strings attached. All I want is the best for them. And they don't have to be boxers. They don't have to be boxers at all. But I'm saying, through the discipline, the dedication, the camaraderie, the structure, it will help them in anything that they get into in life.
And see, and like I said, I appreciate this because people need to hear this. They need to hear it. Because I mentioned you throughout the week. I'll mention you, Uncle T. I'm talking about people that personally, the list I got. I know what y'all doing in Baltimore. Hey, Faith, come up here, Faith. I know what y'all doing in Baltimore City.
And
Faith.
I'm going to tell you, I was a little knucklehead, you know, when I was younger. And I'm saying, getting into all kind of crazy stuff. And we came across this community center back in the day. It was called Ames Community Center. And it was on Calhoun and Gold Street. And, you know, I was a pretty good street fighter. So, you know, they had boxing there, you know. And the dudes dared me to challenge the guy that was in there, right? So, you know, I said, man, I don't care. So I got in there and I started working with him, and I did pretty good. So I kept coming back. I kept coming back, kept coming back. Next thing you know, I took his place, and that was in 1972. That's how long I've been involved in boxing, since 1972.
Wow.
Faith.
Well, I was
Wait a
able
minute.
to meet. I was able to meet Tommy Hearns at one point in time in my life.
Yeah, I was a fight away from fighting him in the amateurs.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know him personally. It's just like, I don't have his number like that. But I mean, it's like, anytime I go to the city, he normally looks out for me. Because, you know, I got that adopted family down there, too, you know.
You know he's going through problems right now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
This is Faith was asking about a boxing ring. And I was telling her about you, Umar. Faith, that's Umar right there.
Huh?
That's Umar. Remember when you said you wanted to find a boxing ring for your daughter?
Yeah, about some classes for her. Yeah.
Well, 17 West North Avenue, right at North and Drew Hill. We open at 4 o'clock.
Okay. We open at 4 o'clock. Okay.
Don't teach her how to box. That's my future wife. She might try to beat me up.
Don't do that. See.
She deep. Umar, she deep. We carry the same vision and everything, Umar. She's deep. For the work we all do. Woo!
See, check it out. This is the vision that I have in my program, because I'm looking for a bigger spot, right?
Right.
So I'm a master barber, right? So I put a barber shop in there, Jim.
Yeah.
When school closed, I'm gonna start like a apprenticeship program for the kids, teach them how to cut hair. So I'm looking for a bigger spot because my wife is a chef.
Whoa!
Oh, teach them how to cook and cater, you know. So, you know, I'm looking for at least maybe 30,000 square feet. I want to do the boxing, the after-school program, commercial kitchen, and barbershop. And I can help a lot of people at one time, you know. And then I want the space big enough where I can put on, you know, small amateur fights.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we can be, you know, take care of ourselves. We don't have to go out here running after money all the time. We can do it in-house, you know. So that's my vision for the future. And once I get it going, I know it's going to work.
A lot of what you said.
I wish you the best, and I wish that I could be a part of that growth. I really do, because that there is just uplifted me to the utmost. Especially if you're willing to do something like that in your own city. We need people more like you to do things like that in their own city, instead of bringing people like me in from different states to come and help your solutions.
Yeah, but see,
I praise you for that. I praise you for that, sir.
Thank you. But I'm saying, a lot of the politicians that's in office right now, I was doing this before they even got in office, so they know what I'm doing.
Right.
I think that they would break their neck trying to help me, you know? Because if they help me, everybody look good. And everybody, you know, get a claim for it, right? You know? So if any of them listen and will listen to your show, I need some help. Let's get this stuff on. If you want to save this city, we all got to work together.
Let me share this with you, Umar, and I'm glad you said that. Because one, we know them very well. And I do know who to go to and for us to talk to. Now, at 908, right, Valley Street, when I was down there, everything you mentioned out your mouth, I had set up in that building. I had a barber come in, had a cosmetologist to come in. We had the kitchen right there. Man, ugh. But look, I know God is gone, but anyway. Huh?
Was it Eager and Valley?
Yup. 908 Valley Street.
check this out. Check this out. You won't believe this. But back in the day, Operation Champ had a boxing program over there. I used to catch the number 21 over there every day to the boxing. I used to box there. It was a boxing place at one time.
In the building?
Yeah. You talking about the church? It was like a big church.
Well, it's a church on the corner, and that's that big building right there.
Yeah. We was in that. I think we was in that church.
All right. Cause look, I'm gonna tell you everything you just mentioned was in there. But you know when we mess with jerks, right? I don't want to put nobody bad out there, man. But when I had to move away, but now that was just preparing me for everything. Cause still the vision right there, the own building with everything in it that we can help the people with, and then guess what? Then I got to do the 501c3, and I was trying not to go there, but that's for the housing program. But
so I am a 501c3.
I got you. Cause look, that's where the money come from. The money come from the council members. And I read up on come on.
They gotta stop favoring their friends that's into something that's not working.
Okay, I got a quick question so I can get a better understanding of what the heck is going on here. As far as business-wise, right. What's the difference between the LLC and the 50 and the other one that you guys?
The LLC is full profit. It's full profit.
And the other one?
The other one is the nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit.
And see what I'll do with the LLC, once I do the 501c3 with the housing program, then I have to fix it where they running the I gotta move back, but I just gotta position it. It was telling me how to position it where actually the money will come from that for both. I can't get too deep, but it already told me the type of people I need.
Yeah, go hand in hand.
Yeah. So I need actually told me to make sure I put some lawyers up in there, people that understand a lot more. So I know Bree, you familiar with Bree Jones? I know you should know Bree Jones. She's doing a lot of the rehab in the houses over west. But
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But check this out. I know do y'all play golf? You play golf?
But what? Go.
Well, let's see. May the 29th, we had our 24th annual golf tournament at the Woodlands, and we did pretty good. Like we had over 100 golfers. It was our 20th tournament that we had, and I'm saying, man, we have a lot of golfers over there, and sponsors and stuff, man. That sponsors the holes and stuff like that, and then at the end of it, we have a little luncheon, and man, I had the kids doing a little exhibition and stuff. It was real nice. That was our 24th. So have you ever heard of Bozzuto?
It kind of sounds familiar, but go ahead.
Well, it's a construction company that's based in, I think, Greenbelt. And the CFO is my board chairman. So he been helping me out, man, I'm saying, for such a long time, man. And you ever heard of the Anthem House?
What is that?
The Anthem House is a big apartment complex that's on Key Highway, off of Key Highway.
I probably did. See.
It's like before you get to Fort McHenry.
All right. See, you got me over here thinking about Gladstone Ewing. You familiar with him?
No.
He's a black billionaire in Baltimore City that's doing a lot of work, bro. I mean, I'm listening to you. It's like, man, I gotta come see you. We got.
That's what I'm saying, man. I've been doing the work, and a lot of people that's not my shade has been helping.
I know. Oh, Oh, I ain't mean to get that loud. You ain't lying. Most of the donations and Kofi, you know, because we drive tractor trailers, right? So most of the donations I get come from a lot of the YPs. The food, the clothing, the furniture, because you know I used to work for man, but I go back to them. That's why you don't hear me up here talking about the Vibe Man this and the Vibe Man that. No. You know, because you're right. And not just YT, but investors.
Yes.
Investors. So
Tell the truth, that's all that's been helping me ever since I've been doing this.